Really happy to be checking back in with Quincy City Clerk Nicole Crispo for an update on the latest Board of License Commissioners meeting. Hi, Nikki.
Hi, Joe. How are you?
Doing great. We're just coming off the holiday high here in Quincy.
Yep.
All the different events that we had. And now you're steaming toward the end of the year, I know.
Yes, we are. It's good to be out and about and enjoying all the festivities in Quincy for sure.
Boy, the city looks just great. You have got a
It
great
certainly
view
does.
right outside your window there, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, as soon as the sun goes down. Do they leave the lights on all day?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, they come on at 4 o'clock.
Oh, okay. So you get to see it before you go home.
Yes,
Nice.
beautiful.
Yeah. Just a quick license board meeting this week.
Quick meeting,
Yeah.
one item on the agenda. Everybody was in attendance yesterday, so we did have a full board. Agenda item number 1 was the hearing regarding the request of Ina's Bar and Lounge for a transfer of the all-alcohol beverage license currently held by Pizza and Pretzels Corp. Doing business as Maggie's Lounge, 607-609 Washington Street. Proposed manager Jennifer Wynn. Proposed hours of operation 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. Similar to what the current occupant has there. Ina's Bar and Lounge is proposed to be a restaurant with entertainment, 2,000 square feet inside and 1,500 square foot patio outside. Applicant also requested approval on the common victualler license and the entertainment license. Jennifer Wynn was there in attendance and spoke about Ina's Bar and Lounge. She plans on opening in late February. She does have experience in the bar and lounge field, and she will be keeping the pizza on the menu there, and she's also going to put on some salads and some other items on the menu. So that being said, the 1,500 square foot patio is a permanent patio she has there, but only plans on having entertainment inside the 2,000 square foot restaurant. So that went through 5-0. First, a motion to transfer the license. Second, a motion to transfer the common victual license. And third, motion made for the entertainment license. So all of that went through 5-0.
Okay.
And
so no more Maggie's. Now it's Ina's Bar and Lounge.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And she's going to get a new sign and do some cleaning up. And Jay did talk about if she was going to do any renovations, that she would need to go down to the building department and get a license to do that.
Very good.
And our next hearing will be on December 21st.
And will that be the last meeting of the year, Nikki?
That will,
Yeah.
yes.
And that's when you do typically all your renewals, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to do the renewal in January. I think it's perhaps January 11th.
Oh, okay.
Meeting. We're going to approve those and do that in January.
Okay. Very good.
There'll be a couple of updates on hours and things like that at the next meeting on the 21st, and whatever else comes up between now and then. I think that I'll have a talk with our board members and see if everybody feels safe on going back to in-person our first meeting in January as well.
Oh, okay. Very good. Something to look forward to.
Yes.
And you'll be talking, I'm sure, about the holiday hours at your next meeting. Yeah, just to remind folks about that. I don't think there's any significant changes from years past, is there?
No.
Yeah. Okay, very good. Also, this week you were at the city council meeting because you had to take all the maps you put together and throw them all out and start over again.
Revised our map is what we did, yes.
Why did you have to do that, and what are the changes?
Okay, so traditionally, the city clerks work to get a map together to present to our Board of Registrars, our City Council, and the LEDRC, being a state entity. We get that map together, we get it approved, and then the legislators work their districts, around our map according to. However, this year they decided that they were going to do their lines regardless of whether our map was in or in our map was in fact. They were just going to do it their way, the way they wanted it done. And it's just something different. Mm-hmm. We've always done it the other way. I spoke with Joe Shea. He said they always did it that way. So it was a little different, and what ended up happening was it split 8 of our precincts. So we're not talking wards here, we're talking precincts. Mm-hmm. So, you could be in a different rep district from the person that lives across the street from you.
Right.
And logistically, it was a lot on election officials, workers, the public who come in to vote, to actually know who their reps are. And so for that, I asked Secretary Galvin if I could take another look at the map, try to work within the lines that the legislators put forward, and in fact, that was okayed, and I did just that. And so I did have a meeting with my Board of Registrars on the 1st. They accepted the map. Then Monday night, the 6th, I went before the City Council, and they accepted the map. There is one split district in our city that, I tried to work 100 times over and just couldn't get it so that it was one. But I think it's workable. Mm-hmm. There's still about the same amount of people, 15 to 1,600 people affected by the new lines, mm-hmm. and they'll be sure to be notified. I'll put an ad in the Quincy Sun, and I'll be sure to send the new information over to you just as soon as I get it. The Secretary of State's office is working now with their system to redo the VRIS system, which is the vital records part of what we do as far as local elections and, for that matter, all elections. Mm-hmm. But literally going street by street and putting in the new wards and precincts. And as soon as I have that data, I'll forward it to you in the Quincy Sun. And I think, though, we'll probably wait until sometime in August to do a big mailing on where people vote so that they don't forget. Or perhaps we'll do a mailing and then do a second mailing. I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
Probably depending on the mail budget and things like that.
Okay. Which precinct is split?
5-1.
Okay.
Which is, it makes sense because, 5-1 is the Quincy Center area, mm-hmm. and it's had the most growth. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I can see why that was the one that we couldn't get, without having a split. But I hope that this map is as good as the last one. I really loved the last one.
I know you did. You worked hard at it too. I know.
Yeah. And so, but I'm sure it'll be just fine. And we'll do some poll worker training, and we're looking at having people check in on poll pads for the 2022 season of elections. So that'll indicate automatically which ballot you get.
Okay.
So there shouldn't be any confusion.
So there'll be a 5-1 and a 5-1A, is that how that
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Do you know where the new polling places will be?
It's no, they're going to stay
Oh,
together.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
So it'll just be two different ballots at one place.
I see. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Well, at least it wasn't the entire map you had to throw out.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, we did change the entire map again.
Right.
But at least it's not 8 different split districts.
Right.
And the one that was most concerning that Councilor Palmucci touched upon on Monday night was Ward 4, Precinct 5. And that's split 3 ways.
Oh.
So Representative Chan, Representative Ayers, and Representative Mariano were all in that one ward. And, you know, having different party ballots, having different rep districts, it just would have created a lot of confusion at the polls,
Yeah.
which I always try to avoid.
Right. Yes, absolutely. Wow. Okay. Nothing like doing a job twice.
I'm getting good at it.
Just going to say you'll do it in your sleep next time. Of course, that won't be for 10 years.
Right, right.
Very good. Okay, anything else we should let folks know about right now?
That is it.
Okay.
That is it until the 21st.
Okay, we'll catch up on the 22nd if that's okay.
Okay, sounds great.
Thanks a lot, Nikki.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.